As we welcome you to college football on ABC, presented by Dayquil. This is Rivalry Week, presented by Mazda CX-90, a sold-out L&N Stadium. Louisville, they are number 10 in the country, and today their annual battle against talent-rich Kentucky has arrived, as has this kind of heat. Let's show you what happened just 90 minutes before kickoff. The Cards and the Cats just letting each other know it is on. His career, the quarterback transfer from NC State. 2nd and 6, and Devin Leary's got open space, and Leary past midfield. Excuse me, Ray Davis past midfield, and Davis has gone over 1,000 yards.
Get Ray Davis here into the second level. Good patience following the block. Feels the bounce out to the outside.
Playmakers surrounding him with Jordan in the backfield. Plummer. They go with the inside screen to Chris Bell. Remember, it was Chris Bell who incurred the penalty to start this game.
For that.
Lorenzo on 2nd and 1, trying to bounce it, and instead he'll lose yardage as J.J. Weaver came up with the tackle of Isaac Arend.
44 Weaver out here. That's not a very good matchup. If you're Louisville offensively, you see Jordan trying to bounce that thing outside, and you got to keep that thing, I think.
Jordan straight ahead, and he's wrestled down right near the line of scrimmage by big Dion Walker, maybe the most physically imposing player on the field.
Block him. Louisville's going to have two guys give it a try. Nobody gets it done, Joe. He's the one guy on the field today.
Leary, they pick up the pressure, goes downfield, and gets it complete to Brown. Quincy Riley had coverage, and Barryon Brown with the...
Ray Davis picks this up and stones it, and that's what gives Devin Leary an opportunity to throw a perfect back shoulder throw to Barryon Brown. Working against Louisville's best corner, Quincy Riley. There is no defense.
25-yard reception for Brown. They go jet here. This is Brown now. Look at him high-stepping. Little Dion shuffle as he strides out for 10.5 yards.
I like it, though.
2nd and 3. He gets the work again. Met at the line by Dion Walker.
Giant cat. He's so explosive out of his stance. You can ask South Carolina about this. Last week, the big fella had 9 tackles, 2 sacks on 3rd down so far.
3rd and 10 for Devin Leary and the Cats. Goes shallow underneath, and then up and over for the 1st down.
What an effort by Kamari Anderson there on the drag route. Remember, it's in this game. You see 82 working the drag. Devin Leary does a nice job stepping up a bit, and how about the athleticism going up and over, understanding where the sticks are. That is a huge 3rd down conversion, or sorry, a big play on 3rd down early in this game.
2nd and 6, Jefferson straight ahead, and he will move the chains and give a little extra fight inside the 30.
Jefferson to get up. You see this big blue wall. They're physical. They weigh a lot. They can lean on you.
Play action. Leary gets it complete inside the 15-yard line as he's able to connect with Dane Key.
Get here for Devin Leary to throw from. He can step up. He can get through his progressions, allow this slow developing route on the crossing route to happen. Remember, Dane Key dropped a pass similar to this earlier on a dig. This time, puts it right on his chest. Devin Leary doesn't get...
Leary, 3rd and 6 to the end zone. What an effort to come up with it. Dane Key.
And that's a great example of Key up top is running the fade. Freeze it right there. Look at this. That is a tremendous job pre-snap, understanding where he's going to go with the football, and how about the location of that throw? Putting it out in front of the 6'3" target, who time and time again this year has been able to use his size to his advantage. Big body slants, stick routes, and now the fade. You just simply cannot...
Jordan almost got to the corner, but was chased down that time by Wallace.
We were talking about Dion.
Play action. Plummer pressured as he throws it, and it goes incomplete. And guess who? Big Deion Walker, and you see the effect he has on Plummer.
It's not a fair matchup. You see that, just be able to kind of shrug him off. He gets home, and any quarterback, man, you got a 350-pound person who's listed at 350 falling on top of you.
Devin Leary, man in his face as he delivers and is able to get it to Bates.
This is fantastic by Devin Leary. Under Jared Dawson right in his face. And a tight end on a crossing route that has to work around a defender. You want to talk about under duress throwing into... In Bristol?
No, come on now. Lorendo dragged down from behind. I figured Bo would be about plus 15, but he looks good. He's getting on the Peloton, you know, the next day after that. Plummer's going to run it. 2 timeouts remain. Doesn't get much on 2nd and 10 as he's met by Jackson staying at home. 1 timeout for Louisville. 3rd and 6. Trying to get upfield is Callaway, but he is wrestled down and dragged back as Callaway was met by Phillips and Childress.
Is their initial throw's not there? They're trying to work the slant. It's called slant with spacing. It's a West Coast offense concept, throwing the ball. He works all the...
They run option. Pitch to Jordan. Jordan can't find much of anything as Andrew Phillips made the tackle.
That's impressive by Kentucky because the speed option has been this little wrinkle that Louisville's been using to catch defenses off.
Lorendo again, and this time struggling to get back to the line of scrimmage. Good run fit by Kentucky.
Trevin Wallace did a nice job of just finding a crease. He was able to skip in the backfield, and again, not an easy defense to run at.
Play action. Plummer pumps, trying to turn the corner himself, and he is met and stopped. That was Zion Childress coming up to meet
The pylon, but how about Childress and his speed? The captain on defense making a huge stop.
For Louisville, the last coming on 4th down. Ward Jordan made it a 17-7 game. Brown's going to take it out from the end zone. And it's a good decision. Barry on Brown. Well, now how's that Kentucky fan feeling? Mighty good. 100-yard touchdown return for Brown. He's done it again. I don't have a problem taking it out of the end zone. Not when you got jets like this. Full striding all the way. And this rivalry just heats up even hotter. Plummer with plenty of time checks down to Garendo. Makes another man miss and then rolls his way to the 11.
Just smart play by
Jordan. He is met at the line of scrimmage. It was Childress with the tackle, combining with Silver as well.
Getting to the outside, I think, helps this rushing offense.
First offensive play of the 2nd half for Kentucky. Wide open. And Cummings still going down to the 20-yard line. Isaiah Cummings, who went nearly 2 years without a catch in last.
Hager, the defensive end that needs to run with him down the boundary on this play, but he doesn't. He just kind of turns around and lets him go. There's nobody back there. And we talked about Kentucky being down their top 2 tight ends in this game, and Cummings now shows up with a monster grab.
He's a local Louisville guy. Went to Male High School. Leary looking for Davis in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Back and forth they go.
What a fantastic play design by Liam Cohen. A little bit of misdirection. They're faking a handoff to Ray Davis. Everything looks like a half game has got absolutely crazy. Devin Leary, great job really selling this. Coming back, locating Davis with a perfect touch throw over top. When they've given Devin Leary time, Joe, in this game. He's made some really good-looking throws. Katie was telling us at the start of the drive that Mark Stoops wanted this.
Jordan hits the seam, and ball came out. Ball came out at the end just as he was spinning for extra yardage. There is a fight for it.
What a great effort by J.J. Weaver from Kentucky in pursuit. Once Jordan got into the second level, it was
Kentucky comes out with it.
And look who has it. It's J.J. Weaver.
J.J. Weaver with the fumble recovery at the end of that big play by Jordan.
Tremendous pursuit and effort. He's able to sort of rip that out with his right arm. Jordan puts it on the floor, and that is a massive turnover for this Kentucky defense. We want to talk about seizing momentum and what they've done here in the third quarter on special teams, on offense, and now finally on defense.
J.J. Weaver all on his own, knocking it out, recovering it. The first turnover. Leary throwing back to Davis. Davis past midfield. Davis cuts it back to the 42-yard line.
Second play in a row, they've gone misdirection.
Down this year. The pitch. Davis gotta get it, and he does. Alderman had a chance, but Davis
low center of gravity, phenomenal balance. You've got to bring your legs and wrap up when you're trying to tackle Ray Davis. Alderman did not get that done. What a big gamble.
End around Brown. Gets the block. Cuts up inside the 30 and tiptoes his way for more. Barian Brown, who had the 100-yard kick.
This way and peel around and get a lead block. You've seen a lot of creativity from Liam Cohen in this game calling plays. And we talked about how it wasn't just going to be Ray Davis
on the season. This to tie the game from 46. And he does so. And isn't it fitting that in a rivalry game like this, with these two programs, and this
more impressive in that win, it's just something to consider.
Play action, Plummer, incomplete. As you saw, Phillips in coverage against Threat.
I think the biggest is
3rd and 3. Plummer trying to extend the play and look at an option. May have to run it here on 3rd and 3. Ball came out. The ball came out. And it's J.J. Weaver again. J.J. Weaver with another fumble.
Another huge takeaway. Here's Jackson. Plummer doesn't do a good job with ball security, tucking the ball away, and you know the football takes crazy bounces. You think that thing was going to go out of bounds, but it didn't. And J.J. Weaver again for the second straight drive doesn't quit on the play, and he's there to pick it up. This has been the difference in the game.
Davis trying to get out of the backfield. Davis upfield, inside the 10, into the end zone. How about these Cats?
You're getting him one-on-one with a linebacker, Jalen Alderman, on the screen, and Ray Davis's space is a problem. We haven't seen him do a lot of damage toting the rock in this game. 6 carries for 50.
Look, I agree with you. Jesse, I know you do too, that if you watch ball closely this year, doesn't take much to say. Jaden Daniels taken down again. J.J. Weaver has decided to impact this game in a big way.
Yeah, right now he's compared him over the left tackle way out here. He's going to loop to the inside. Louisville's offensive line not able to pick him up. And J.J. Weaver, the Louisville native, is making his presence felt here in the second half. Nice job.
Plummer, play action, wants a shot. And that was denied at the last second by Phillips against Thrash.
That's a fantastic job by Phillips. He's given up some big ones this year. Gave up a hitch against South Carolina, but he did a great job of turning his head, locating the ball, and then swatting it away. Athletically, it is so difficult to play the corner position. The open guy gets it.
They're down and 1. Guerrero. He's denied. Stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. De'Aaron Jackson and Wallace were involved on the tackle. 1. Guerrero. Can he get there? He is driven back. The Kentucky front with Wallace and Ripka denying Louisville on
felt. Ripka's right here. Watch him stand up, the left guard. And there's a little pushback, and there's nowhere for Guerrero to go. This stout Kentucky D-line, the second best in the SEC against the run, showing up at a massive critical moment. And Mark Stoops loves it.
Brad White's defense. Mark Stoops, of course, foundation of this program is tough defense. And Ripka says, quiet down here at Louisville. Jordan can't get much against De'Aaron Jackson. On 2nd and 8. Plummer is wrecked. Driven back by Hayes.
The nose guard. He's just going to beat the center, and then there's a guard coming over trying to slant to get him. Pressure from the outside from Walker forces Jack Plummer to have to step up, and Hayes is there to clean up the mess.
Ray Davis looking for something. Ray Davis getting loose.
I know he hasn't done much on the ground in this game, but
2nd and 10 for Leary. What a great throw and into the hands of Brown. And they are in range for a chance to win.
He uses his eyes to try to freeze the safety in the middle of the field. This thing has to come out, and he puts it in the perfect place. I'll tell you, that's big time, too, for a guy that just threw a critical interception that led to a Louisville touchdown. To answer like that on the very next drive is impressive.
Ray Davis. Here goes Ray. Say goodbye to Ray into the end zone. And the Cats are in control. A 37-yard touchdown by Ray Davis.
Happen before he hits it. You know, there's a lot of running backs in this moment that would have tried to bounce it outside. He cut it back. He made a defender miss. And like we've seen all season, he's able to hit the gas, and it's taillights. There was a time this year after the Florida game where people were talking about Ray Davis being a dark horse Heisman candidate. The second half of the season's been tough sledding for them running the football. But catching the ball in the third quarter, now getting it done on the ground.
Plummer steps up. And that ball is knocked away by Hairston as Kariski was trying to secure.
When it's thrown. He just excels at this, and this is why he leads the SEC with 5 here.
Can they hold on here and upset top 10 Louisville? Or will Plummer get something done? That's a good play defensively as Thrash was taken down that time. This dream season for Louisville. It comes down to this. He's going to loft it to the end zone. That ball is intercepted. That is Jordan Lovett to put a cap on it.
Hail Marys from the 32-yard line, but this was it. I thought they had an opportunity maybe to try to dial something up to get down a little bit closer. He threw it down there, but none of the Louisville receivers were able to get that deep, and that was an easy interception for Lovett. And Mark Stoops, for the 5th straight time, is going to win the Governor's.
Do anything stupid. Don't kill ourselves. Kentucky, 0 penalties today. In a second half that saw 45 points in a thriller with a 100-yard kickoff return, with Ray Davis and his 3 touchdowns, and a defense that stepped up big with that guy right there, J.J. Weaver, with 2 fumble recoveries. And it's the 5th straight win for the Governor's Cup. Katie.